Let me move this picture. Kuromi, what's that? Obereo. Don't disturb my show. Kuromi, what's going on? Don't disturb my show or you go downstairs. Nǹkan tó ń kọrin rèé. Àbí kí ló ń wá? Kí ni ń wí? Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Mo kí gbogbo ilé o. Mo kí gbogbo ilé lọ́sàn-án yìí. Good afternoon, everyone. Ẹ káàsán. Good afternoon. How are you? Good afternoon, guys. How are we doing? Good afternoon. Welcome and thank you for joining me. I know get strength to call names today. I dey greet everybody generally. That person will say call my name. You self call my name. Good afternoon, Jerry. Good afternoon, every one of you. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me. Good afternoon. I'm trying to share on Facebook. Good afternoon. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Welcome. Mo wà. Ó rẹ bọ́dì ni. Kò tí pẹ́ tí mo wọlé. Mo wà. I'm greeting everybody. Every one of you. Or else, if I have to call name, I will call the names of people I don't call before. Somebody like Marian, Ahmed, Oladejo. I will not call the popular names. KP Oka, Ologun Sunkanmi. Àwọn tí máa pè especially lady nìyẹn. Samuel Odewu. I used to call your name Samuel. Ojelo. Ezekiel Bamidele. I think I used to call you too. Morola Kebewaji. JJ1. Sunday Onyejekwe. Cream Sister. Àwọn tí máa pè lẹ́ni nìyẹn. All of you jealousy. I no go call your name. Àwọn wèrè tún ti wọlé. Àwọn ó sánlé. Àrèmárì ó sánlé. Ọlá Cooper, yes. Ọlá Cooper. Which of her name? Engineer Adenaike. Now those new names. Aisha Abubakar. African Simba used to call your name if I see you. Agbaman, ó dà kó fẹ́ kúrò lórí channel yìí. Do you think I'm playing with people here? My play has boundary. It's like you want me to block you off this channel. Àbí ekene no ló ń lo Agbaman ni. Oh yeah, bye. Let me block you. I will block you, and I'm not joking with you. She's almost caught. How are you, Jerry? Hello, come. Wow. Ṣé mi ni mo jí ẹ? Òun nìyẹn. Abibola Yinde, good afternoon. Olubare, good afternoon, everyone. Becky's review, good afternoon. Olubusayo, mi ò lè ṣe kí n má ka àwọn tèmi. I cannot do without greeting my own people. Aisha Abubakar, Tifa mi. Jason, I cannot do without greeting my people. I tried not to. Eunice, Oyinlade, I see you. Oyedeji Abiola, I see you. Temitope, I see you, my baby. I called Abby yesterday. Oh. I called Abby after the show. I spoke with her. Oh, first time on the live. Welcome, Kemi Adelowo Kon. Ah, I like this your name, oh. Adelowo Kon. Samuel, you be my person. You be my person. You be my person. But I get some people where we say they are more like foundation member. You know what they call foundation member? Constant, steady. Once I put on my camera, bam, I will see them, Nisha. That's I cannot. It's tough for me to see them and carry my face. Somebody like Ayoba Mishe, Lijo Kami. Once I put on my show like this, I will see them, Nisha. Rich Tiger. There are many, Auntie Bola, Auntie Nimonta, Abe, Vivian V. There are many. There are very many. See Abby. Abby, now your papa born you. I just mentioned your name now. Okay, you are in US together. Okay. We are in US. All right. Kehinde Ajagun, thank you. Sunday, Adebayo, good afternoon. Oh yeah, Atikira, we don't greet our self rich. Let us talk on àwọn kábíyèsí wa. Turn disgrace wa. They are disgracing us. Pretty woman, thank you for joining us. Patience Francis, thank you. Oh, I wanted to share with people on Facebook so that they can join. So you guys are welcome. Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me. So, even me, when I see you, I'm happy. I'm always happy to call you guys names. You know, it's my own way. So that's why I say it's only people that are patient that can watch my show. Or you forward it. If you cannot stand me greeting, I'll greet my people. You know why? I'm a Yoruba woman. Ingbati woman. And we can greet for everything and anything. As a Yoruba woman. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o, ẹ kú jókòó, ẹ kú ilé, ẹ kú dúró. Now everything we get greeting for. If you stand, we get greeting for you. So don't be surprised the way I greet people. If you sit down, we get greeting for you. AVGA, I go talk reach their patients. I don't go do some research on the story. Oluwo, people might be seeing, say the guy is yarning, but is he telling the truth or is lying? So like I was saying, we have a lot of greeting. When you are eating, we have greeting for you. When you are sleeping, we have greeting. When you are going to work, we have greeting. When you are working, you have greeting. There is nothing we don't have greeting for. That is why you see me greeting like as if that greeting will turn to money. Now, because I be Yoruba Ngbati woman. Anyway, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I welcome every one of you. I have to start immediately. So once I start, if I don't call name, don't be upset. I like to concentrate once I start the show. So I'm greeting you as you join me. If you are a newbie here, I welcome you. You are a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. And to my regular, I welcome every one of you. So thank you for the new subscriber and welcome to AATV Family Show. You're welcome, we welcome you. Now, let's talk on this particular story that has become an embarrassment. I'm supposed to do this show in Yoruba because the people involved are Yoruba people, not ordinary Yoruba people, not ordinary people, citizens like you and I. They represent the culture of Yoruba. They are kings in Yoruba land, prominent kings. Not all those ballet. They are both prominent king. I don't know which one is superior. I'm not talking about the superiority. But I saw the story where Oluwo of Iwo is the one in blue. that you can see on the screen, that's why I left the picture there, is the one in blue, is the Oluwo of Iwo in Osun State, while Ooni of Ife is one of the very, very prominent, I mean as in prominent. I don't know who is superior between him and Aláàfin or Olúbàdàn. At least those three, and Aláké of Egbaland, those four are very, very prominent in Nigeria, in Yoruba land. I don't know much about this kinship thing. Excuse me. And that is why most times I don't talk about them. I don't know much about the deep things about the crown thing in Yoruba land. Unfortunately, maybe because of this kind of a thing, I need to study more about them. But some things have been happening. The Awujale of Ijebu, yes. So we have so many prominent Oba in Yoruba land. Ooni of Ife is one of them, and this particular Oluwo too is one of the prominent Oba in Yoruba land. So yesterday, a video surfaced online where the Oluwo was accusing Ooni of Ife of setting him up with a woman, his ex-wife. The ex-wife is a Jamaican. She's not a Nigerian. She's a Jamaican. They were married for 4 years, and that marriage produced a child. Ooni of Ife has his own children, but we are not talking about Ooni of Ife marital life now. We are talking about Oluwo's marital life that has generated controversy, particularly on this issue. Few years ago, precisely like 4 or 5 years ago, Oluwo had problem with the ex-wife and publicly came out to divorce her in the public, that she's no more his wife, and she was sent out of the palace with their son. That particular son, the Oluwo of Iwo, the Kabiyesi, that's the one in blue. When I say Iwo, is the one in blue. Presently is saying he's not even sure that the child belongs to him. Now I'm going to play the video he put out before I go further. The video is in mixture of Yoruba and English, but I'll try, but you will get the message even without me interpreting what he is saying in that video. So let's listen to the video. You know, one thing baffles me is that, and I think I want Afobaje, they need to really curb this our Oba. In those days, before social media, there is a way they settle issues without coming to social media. What if there is no social media? We are complaining about the young ones coming on social media to open everything. Now, these are Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi is a king. King, it means a king. And these are not small kings. Like I said, they are prominent kings. Okay? There are some things that are not expected of them. It's just like the case of probably a president fighting the wife, and they come out on social media, you know, to come and start talking about it. It's somehow. But because of how these Kabiyesi are being appointed now, I think we should be expecting more of this if care is not taken. Let's listen to what he said.
Nigerians, most especially the Yorubas. I'm saying this because I want other Nigerians to know. When I get on the throne, we see me talking about this Ooni Adeyeye. We see me talking about what you don't know. I will tell you today. The governor of Osun State, commissioners, and all. This I helped Ooni Adeyeye, but because Ongbe Orisha law, he was holding Orisha and me, God has put me as above Orishas, as a king. Well, let's look at it. And because of that, as a kingmaker or somebody that helps a king to become the king that I was, he doesn't want me to say the story in the future. He was looking for my downfall. Then the next thing, they packaged a woman. It was a woman that was packaged for me, that I don't know her from Canada. But it was packaged for me, it was a setup. After they set me up, they were talking to her in our own AI. She was in my house and they were talking to her and setting me up. Setting up with videos, setting up with many things. This wife will be this supposedly wife, an ex-wife. Well, it was dead. They sent into my house and they were communicating with her.
Sorry, I want to respond to a question. To a comment here. Somebody said he was dating her from Canada. No, they met in Nigeria. They were not dating from Canada. I will read the lady's interview for you. They met in Lagos.
She was there for over 3 years. She had a child, which I don't even know if it's my child now. I have to confirm that through DNA. Because they want her to kill me. She poisoned me 2 times. They set up assassination attempt. They did everything so that maybe the Orisha or the gods will kill me. But they failed. After I kicked this woman, when I found out the secret and I kicked this woman out, it was this Ooni that asking, what was the lady doing with him in the hotel? I won't mention the hotel, but when there's clarification, I will be mentioning. I'm also kinen se ní hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì papọ̀. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó òun náà ló gbalé fún àtọmọ àtìyàwó ní Ọọ̀ni Adéyẹyè Ògúnwùsì. Ẹ wá ní mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó bá jẹ́wọ́ ni ìyàwó tó fẹ́ pàwọ̀. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá o, tó bá jẹ́wọ́ ni, tó bá jẹ́yìn ni ìyàwó tí a set sínú ilé ẹ̀ tó wá pa tí ò rí ọpa. Ìjà yóò lè tán láti máa bá lọ. Èmi ò sì ṣe é pa. Ọba aṣọ ògùn títí òrìṣà ọkàn Ṣàngó ò lè pè mí bàbá mi lòrìṣà. Bàbá mi ni Ṣàngó. Bàbá ńlá mi. Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ gbọ́dọ̀ ju bàbá náà lọ. Mo ti dọ́ba lénìí. Ṣàngó ò lè pa mí. Ṣàngó is a criminal. Ògún ò lè pa mí. Ògún is a criminal. Àwọn bàbá ńlá wa ni they are not criminals. So they won't be killing their children. Ògún àti Ṣàngó ìpààyàn. Ọlọ́run ọba Olódùmarè nìkan ló mọ̀ gbà téèyàn. Kọ́ máa gbógun tò. Kọ́ máa ṣe ọgbẹ́. Wọ́n ní Ọọ̀ni ó suspend mi. Ọọ̀ni lè suspend yìí lọ́ba. Paramount ruler or suspend another paramount ruler. So ojú mi lọ ní àgbáwò àbó fi pọ̀ ojú mi lọ. Yamba set 1, 2, 3 ní Ọ̀ṣun kò ṣe pé àwọn paramount rulers wọn ò kàn lè kó gbogbo wa sí number 1 ní àwọn tá a jẹ́ náà paramount rulers. So kó ń kálukú lọ máa ń pé n ti ń bẹ lẹ́yìn ọ̀fà ó jòjì lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti ṣe bí sí mi níjọ lẹ́yìn ń gbòó ń ṣéun àmọ́.
Kẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́mẹgbẹ́ nìyẹn. You could hear what he said. It's very clear. Most of the things he said in Yoruba, he said in English, that the ex-wife, Chanel, that's her name, that she was set up. They used the lady to set him up, and the lady was recording him in his bedroom, recording his activities. And they have a child between them, like I said earlier. But now he's saying he doesn't even know if the child belongs to him. Secondly, he said when the woman left the palace, when she said, when he said he doesn't want to marry the lady anymore, and the woman left the palace, that the lady is from Jamaica. That's her name. Chance Chanel or something. Hold on. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Channel Chin. Sorry, Channel Chin. That's her name. She's from Jamaica and she's not a Nigerian. So he said when he now asked the lady to leave, that the lady now, not Chantel, Channel Chin, kì í ṣe Chantel. That when he asked the lady to go, that Ooni of Ife now about the lady lodged her in a hotel. So he said it's like the lady was set up into his life to come and marry him, to bring him down. That's a huge allegation. Now, let me quickly, before we go on, we saw evidence of Oluwo committing fraud in Canada and US. Dude was deported. Oluwo no get integrity. I thought he was only living in Canada. How did he commit fraud in US? But wait, Sherry, the problem, are we going to blame these kings with all this nyama that they bring out? Are we really going to blame them? In those days, the position of a king in Yoruba land is a serious position of serious honor. As in serious honor. Whereby if a king should stand up like this, everywhere go shake. How did Yoruba king stool become whereby everything about our king in Yoruba land is now coming into the social media space? No privacy, no honor, no integrity anymore. Is it because all this king, it is not like in those days when they are to take a king, they don't just pick somebody. Process as they go through some ritual process to appoint, or to, is it appoint I will call it now? What's the word to use? Not appoint. To pick, to select the king. And that king has to be from the family of kingship. We are in that family. King has to be coming from there. I think the people who are in charge of all these things that they are doing, selecting Oba, they should change their style. This is too embarrassing. It's becoming so embarrassing. Now, whether Ooni of Ife sets her up or sets the lady up against Oluwo, we cannot really say. But now that a lot of people are saying that the man does not have integrity and all of that. Of course, I've been seeing some things about him on social media where there was a time he was caught in US. You see? So it's that kind of person. Can you see? So could it be that he's afraid? That is why he's coming out to come and say what he's saying. Is it that he's afraid so that when anything goes out there, he will say it is on your Ife that set him off? Hold on, no, somebody. Ade said it was true Ooni of Ife helped him when he was. Edusuru, please let me pick this comment and pin it. Okay. Ade said it was true Ooni of Ife only helped him when he was deported. Oh, so it was somebody that was deported that they used to be. Nigeria, I've not said Happy Independence Day to us. I don't know if I should say Happy Independence because I don't know if I should say it if it's sensitive enough to say Happy Independence. Wait, Ooni gave him a car, dressed him up. Yes, Chanel could be introduced through Ooni, but was never a setup. this Oluwo no get trust. So he was actually deported. So is that person that they deported, they now decide to make a king in Yoruba land. Anyway, what are we even saying? Maybe one of our Oba is in jail now. And one of our Kabiyesi. What is Olu Ipetu or if Ipetu more Ipetu more there? I've been waiting and they call that one Ipetu. I think that one too is from one of the Osun states in Kabiyesi. Is in jail now. So what are we even saying? One day one patron na Yoruba jẹ́ pátápátá. They can't even look at the way Kinon Porukwe. The way Ipetumodu, thank you. They can't look at the way look at Bini King. How many times have they dragged or we see the king of Bini coming out to come and be saying rubbish or to be doing rubbish? This is even where I'm looking at in all of this. Ipetumodu Ijesha, thank you. Up till now, Bini Kingdom, they still hold their tradition. Everything about their tradition and everything, they still hold this. They command respect and honor till now. You will never see their wives out. Is Yoruba wives, will be Yoruba Kabiyesi wives, you will be seen outside doing challenge with people on TikTok. Kai. Is Yoruba king. That you will see on every party, they are there. You will see them with their long useless chain. Some of them, they don't bleach. They don't bleach. So you will see them with dark knuckles. Yoruba Kabiyesi throne, kingship has lost all elements of respect and honor. If the Kabiyesi himself is not coming on social media to talk and to show off, their wives are on social media doing pepper them, doing competition. And go and look at that Bini King, Oluwo of Warri. That guy is a young guy too. The guy is a very young guy. If you look at this social media, Chalk Trees, welcome. How are you? If you look at this social media, especially Kinon Porukwe, YouTube, sometimes I go ask, say, wetin happen to wetin Ooni of Ife do all these blogger? Both the ones that cannot speak Yoruba and the one that can speak small Yoruba. Ooni of Ife has kinikan. Come and see Ooni of Ife and his wife. Muni Mogbe. This is Yoruba king. One of the very prominent. See how they are dragging him on YouTube. Ooni of Ife has come to Shekineko on social media. Ooni of Ife is this and this. If not because of what all of them are chopping. You might say this guy is fighting. Maybe something has happened underground. And he cannot use his mouth to talk it. Remember they just finished Olojo of Olojo Day in Ife. They just finished that traditional program, Olojo Festival. They just finished it and it pulled a lot of crowd far and near. Before this guy came out. This is a big shame. This is a big shame. Anyway, let us first establish the fact of how they met. How this Kabiyesi met the wife. Whether they now set him up, we don't know. Whether they did not set him up, we don't know. But according to the interview of the lady, it seems they've been having problem in the marriage. And it is possible because of whatever is going on between them. The lady might be recording him, not because anybody sent him. Maybe she's just recording for evidence. Because according to the lady, I'm going to read it out. We are going to play the audio. She too accused the Kabiyesi, or accused Oluwo of Iwo of always having tape recorder in his agbada, that he records anybody and everybody. That there is nobody he cannot record. So maybe that lady is just recording him in case they have any issue and they have to go to court. Now, let's just quickly establish how they met. Then I'll play an interview. I'm not going to put the video. I'll just play the interview because the video doesn't belong to me. So, according to the interview, they said there was an allegation that you cheated on the Oluwo, which led to your separation. Is this true? She now went forward. She said, it is not true. I, Channel Change, swear on my life before God of Abraham and Moses that I did not have extramarital affair. I have never slept around with any man or woman. There was no man I was involved with except the Oluwo. I was never caught with another man. We had 10 civil defense and policemen following us around. They lived in the palace and followed us everywhere. Because the accusation the woman gave to the Kabiyesi said concerning the ex-wife was that she is promiscuous. That was that she was cheating on him. So this is the interview here. So the lady said, so it was absolutely impossible for Oluwo to catch me red-handed with a man. If I wanted to go to the bathroom, there was a policeman. I challenged him to give details of any such encounter. I have never defiled my bed or my body. Now going forward, they ask her, I'm going to fast forward, how they met. How did you meet him? It is said that you met in Canada. So the lady answered, he said, it is not true. That was what he told a popular magazine. I did not know him in Canada. We met in Lagos. I came for holiday with some friends. Then there was a royal burial party in Lagos. He was there and I was there as well. That was how our paths crossed. After his coronation, they had a party for him in Lagos and I was invited, not by him, but by one of the people throwing the party, another prominent Oba in Lagos. They have evicted her since 4 years ago. So I don't know why the story is coming up again. It's not now that they evicted the lady. Once he le kúrò ní cabinet or ààfin ti pẹ́ for the past 4 years. Not ló ti kúrò ní ààfin. So she said, after this coronation, they had a party for him in Lagos and I was invited, not by him, but by one of the people throwing the party, another prominent Oba in Lagos, introduced me to him for marriage, and they said it was great to be an Olori. So they now asked, so you agreed because he was an Oba? No, when I met him, he had nothing. It was few days from coronation. He was driving a Toyota Camry. I think that's the car that lady was trying to say. Okay, somebody mentioned, Ade was mentioning a party. So it has been established they met in Lagos. They met at a party. They didn't meet in Canada, even though both of them were living in Canada at a point. Now, about whether the lady committed, cheated or not, I'm going to read a part for you in the interview that calls for questioning as well. Now, they said what really happened. They were asking, Yoruba ati party abi Yoruba ati party, Ayoba Mise. Honestly, don't let us even go there. Just leave them with their party life. That's the only thing they are good at. So they said, what really happened? She said, I was actually chatting with somebody I had known for a long time. It was a WhatsApp message. After the person saw my display photo, the person said he loved me and cared about me, that I should always make myself happy. Oluwo saw the text and sensationalized it that I had a boyfriend. Now, from the interview she granted and said here, how many men can embrace this kind of a thing? How will somebody you don't know come inside your inbox, into your WhatsApp? How did that person have your WhatsApp number? That's for the lady. That is for the lady. How did somebody you don't know as a royal wife, that person got your number? slide into your WhatsApp, and into your WhatsApp, that person is telling you, I love you and I care for you. Who is he? What is your relationship with him? What gave him that boldness? So, Tabam Binu, yes, Rashidi may have his own for body. Kenneth, that was when they were fighting. Okay? So what some of them do in the closet, they are still women. Yes, we agree that they are Kabiesi. Have you seen him coming to smoke the Igbo outside? No. What if she too was set up? No. She acknowledged it, Omoli Pompey. She acknowledged she knows the person. She can continue. She's acknowledging. Let's continue. She said, my crime was that the person said he loved and cared about me. And I did not correct him and say, don't say you love me. And she said, I take responsibility for that. But I don't think I deserve the public shame and disgrace. And I went through all that because of that. I was actually begging and prostrating, telling him to destroy our family. While I was begging, he had a small tape recorder. He always carried in his agbada. He always used it to record things. He recorded me apologizing to him. He was saying, you agreed that I caught you. Imagine a woman apologizing to the husband. So I was saying yes. And that is what he has been showing all the dignitaries that he caught me rendered dead. He has been looking for a way out. And he used that little thing to end the relationship. Now, there was a place, okay, I think this is the place, where they were asking her, how was the, how is Palace life, okay? Now, she said, Palace life. They said that was life inside the palace for you. While I was in this relationship, I was forbidden to speak with anybody. I was not allowed to speak with anyone from my past, even friends that I came into Nigeria with, either male or female. I have Yoruba friends in Canada, but I was not allowed to speak to them because he did not want anybody to tell me my rights. When I first got to the palace, one of the things I wanted to do was to wear coral beads, but he was saying it is not our culture. You don't need it. And my friends that are Yoruba said I could wear beads, but he said don't talk to them. They are jealous of you. So I was totally isolated. So it is likely this lady is actually not enjoying the marriage as she thought she will enjoy it. Okay? Maybe she was not enjoying the marriage and, she became lonely. She became withdrawn and it began to affect their marriage. And at that point, maybe both of them, I'm just saying maybe, are looking for a way out. Okay? They are looking for a way out. Lucky Danville, we have corrected that. They met in Lagos. They met in Lagos. Idris, you cannot conclude. You are not with both of them. Okay? Ọgbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ, ó náà sọ fún òun wípé tóun bá fẹ́, wípé kábíyèsí ni òun máa di olórí. Sorry, one thing with husband and don't say because you don't like Rashidi, you will not say the truth. Okay? Don't say because you don't like Rashidi, then you want to shy away from possibility of things. You were not there when they met. You don't know the heart of both of them to each other. We just know they got married. You are a man, Idris. Mi ò ṣe research kankan. I am not saying he has a perfect personality. I have seen him countless times talking against religion. Okay? I have seen him countless times. And if it is the Igbo that is smoke, every one of these Kabiyesi, they have their fantasy in their bedroom because they are first woman before they became Kabiyesi. If Oluwo, I'm not speaking for Oluwo here. If Oluwo did not marry a woman, okay, if he did not marry a woman, Tony problem pẹ̀lú, we may not know that he smoke Igbo. Many of you men watching me here, you smoke Igbo, your wife not let anybody know that you smoke Igbo. How many men will see that kind of message with a woman? Idris, you are a man. Can you see that kind of message with your woman? Leave his character, every other character. Let's talk on this marital thing this man is talking about. He's not talking about, we are not talking about every other thing. We are talking about how come? Why did a Kábíyèsí rented a hotel? Tó bá yẹ pé lóòótọ́ ni, I'm not saying it is true. He said one Kábíyèsí rented apartment, a hotel for his wife. Why? Kí igbó ló mu náà, ó pààyàn ni. He no pie person. I'm not saying he's perfect. Remember, he has flaws. Kan tó fi ṣe Kábíyèsí. Ìgboro ni. Some of you said he was even deported from Canada, that he had problem with US. He did fraud and all of that. So that means he has a questionable character already. And most of them most of all these Kábíyèsí, Shebi a particular Kábíyèsí is in jail now. If he comes back to Nigeria tomorrow, they will beat drum and welcome him and dance for him. Káàbọ̀, 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 káàbọ̀. Olúpẹ̀tù ti dé o, káàbọ̀. John Ajéwọlé kó ṣì kúrò lórí bí. Please let's respect our kings báwo. Má jẹ́ n bínú sí ẹ o. Ṣé mo rubbish wọn ni? Please má jẹ́ kí n bínú sí ẹ o. The Kábíyèsí you are saying let us respect. Ṣé wọ́n respect ara wọn? The Kábíyèsí that you are calling ó di ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ́ alá many times torí pé wọ́n kó tán gbé Olú of Warri tán gbé jáde tán work rọ̀rọ̀. How many times have you seen Olu of Warri come out to come and talk? How many times have you seen Emira àbí kí ló ń pè tàwọn Hausa Emir àbí Emaya àdẹni àbí Emir tán wọ́ wọn túrúrú? Type àwọn Kábíyèsí yín, type their name lórí YouTube, Ooni of Ife especially àti Oluwo Ìwòyí. Type the two of them. Go and see the mess. There are so many times I don't like talking about them. There are so many times that will go under people's those people talking about them. They will lie and I will say this is a lie. This is not true. Your Kábíyèsí, why will Kábíyèsí, we call them Kábíyèsí, they are supposed to be the people that will lead the youth in their character and everything. We are talking about many of them. It's not about youthful exuberance. Most of those old Kábíyèsí too got on the throne as young people before they become old. Some of them spent 60 years on the throne, some 50 years on the throne. So that means they got there when they were young. One disgrace one now. Sean disgrace Yoruba ni. This is a slap on every Yoruba. It's a big disgrace for every one of us. Taban Yoruba ni wa. Rí bí àwọn Bini tó ṣe pride ọba tí wọ́n ní. Ṣé rí ni? Rí bí àwọn kíní ṣe pride ọba tí wọ́n ní. Àwọn Bini. Kí ló dé? Ọba Yoruba today, Ọba Yoruba tomorrow. Let the Oba respect themselves and stop this rubbish. Whatever they have between each other, whatever quarrel, whatever squabble, let them settle it in words inside and stop disgracing us. And I don't blame them. Everything, if everything can be well investigated, it's all about money. I'm very sure. Maybe somebody is getting more money than the other. Lo fa owu, lo fa ja. Because till these days, they are under government. They are working for government. Government is in charge of their life. Gone are the days that one alale ṣiṣẹ́, alale don't sleep. Alale don't sleep because we have imbibed foreign culture and destroy everything about our culture. We have destroyed it. Go and look at àwọn Bini. Up till now, Bini deity, wọn fi ṣeré. Up till now, Bini culture, wọn fi ṣeré. Up till now, The god of Bini, they are not joking with it till date. But what do we have in Yoruba land? They will just go and bring... The question we should be asking ourselves, why is it that most of the Oba they are putting on the throne these days are always from abroad? And most of these people from abroad, their story is not even clean. So what are we saying? What are we saying? Tayo, orí ẹ burú. Ó dàbọ̀. Èmi ni kábíyèsí tó gbọ́rọ̀ bọ́ta. Once you bring something else, it has become public property. Ara wọn náà ń dojú tì. So by talking about it, if you don't talk about it, Igbos are not seeing it. Me and my team block it any. I shouldn't have blocked, multi-block. I've blocked her. Or him, I don't know whoever he is. I shouldn't have blocked the person for now. Igbos are not seeing what is going on. So now you think it's a disgrace. You think it's a disgrace now. So by talking about it now, we are the one disgracing us. Igbos are not on social media. I'm just asking question. Benis are not on social media. I'm just asking question. They are not following what is going on in Nigeria. If you want to know how much they are involved concerning the kingship in Yoruba land, just type on your Fife on YouTube. How many times have you seen me talk about them? I don't even talk about them. But when I saw that video yesterday, I was pissed off. Shawani Koni, if it is not on Ife today, it is Rashidi tomorrow. If Rashidi is not fighting because of fighting for Muslim, for you to know that I'm seeing their videos. If he's not fighting for a Muslim, he's denouncing himself as Yoruba man that is an emir. If they are not talking about Iyawo Ooni of Ife wife, some people are talking about him, calling him a fraud. Oh, well, on the social media now, everything just type on YouTube. You know how many videos you go see? You will not even know which one to watch. Abi, it is this our Yoruba chief. This one, he came on social media to divorce the wife on the social media. Ooni of Ife, the wife, he came on social media to divorce her, to divorce him. It's just that name. That name, you are not even giving people any opportunity to respect it again. The same man, this Rashidi, when he was to be enthroned, to be put on the throne, he went through the rigors of ritual Tomashe and everything. Now he don't sit down on that throne. He said nobody can command him. He's a Muslim. He's not interested in anything traditional. And they are looking at him. Now me say make Oluwo come out, say they collect him wife. The question we want to ask be say, shey dem carry Oluwo wife, then carry and go Ife, and then carry and go hotel. True. Now we won't ask. He said then set am up. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ sunkún lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Oluwo. Abi Ooni lẹ ń jà fún. Who are you fighting for between the two of them? This is a serious allegation. Ẹ̀yin lẹ bà tradition yín jẹ́, lẹ bà culture yín jẹ́. Ẹ̀yin lẹ mú culture yín tẹ̀tẹ̀lẹ̀ mọ́ yamayama. Tẹ́ ń jà káwọn ọba yín bọ́ sórí social media lójoojúmọ́. Wọ́n ti di social media ọba. Everywhere you go, MTN. Wọ́n ti di MTN. Anywhere you go. Ọba tó kò yẹ kó máa rí regularly, tó yẹ kó máa rí lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ọba tó yẹ kó máa rí débi pé àwọn bloggers wọ́n lọ ń queue ní ọ̀dọ̀ Ooni of Ife ńsìn ni. Rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí social media ni. Ìsìnlẹ̀ wa mọ̀ wípé wọ́n ń wọ́ ọba. Ọba yín wo náà ń wọ́? Ṣáwọn ọba tán ti wọ́ra wọn, àbọ̀ba tí ò wọ́ra wọn? Ṣáwọn ọba tán fúnra wọn respect? ṣé kò sí code of conduct fáwọn kábíyèsí ni? Is there no code of conduct fún àwọn kábíyèsí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tán bá fi wọ́n jọba? Ṣé wọ́n náà gbọ́dọ̀ máa ṣe yánmọ̀yánmọ́ yánkanyànkan máa bọ́ sórí social media máa sọ kọ́tànkọ́tàn? Kò sáwọn afọbajẹ mọ́ tí wọ́n lè pè wọ́n jókòó tí nǹkan bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣé kò sí? Ó sọ odidi sọ. Ó ní òun ó ní Nigerians gbogbo Naija ló pè fún rẹ̀ ló gbé sórí social media. Ṣé kò sófin tó dè wọ́n ni? Ó náà ń borúkọ ọba Yorùbá ta ló ní kí n block ẹni yẹn? Ó ń borúkọ ọba Yorùbá jẹ́ ẹ̀rẹ̀ Àdùnní ò tí ẹ̀ respect throne àwọn kábíyèsí. Kábíyèsí tó wà ní jail àbí tí ò sí ní jail. Ìkọ́nú àwọn kábíyèsí yìí mà wà ní jail. Orí adé mà wà lẹ́wọ̀n. Orí adé wà lẹ́wọ̀n. Àwọn tó ẹ má bínú sorry at this point Yorùbá ni máa sọ. Orí adé wà lẹ́wọ̀n. Ìtìjú leléyìí fún gbogbo ọmọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ẹ wá ní kó respect wọn. Kó respect kábíyèsí tó jalè. Kó respect kábíyèsí tó náà sọ pé lómi inú wọn fraud ló ṣe tó sá padà sí Naija tó fi ṣọba. Kó respect. Ẹ dẹ̀ expect pé irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́yàn á behave. Wọn ò lè behave. Àwọn swagger kábíyèsí. Àwọn swagalicious. Àwọn social media kábíyèsí. Àwọn TikTok kábíyèsí. Ó kù díẹ̀ kan máa tan TikTok. Ìkan kún máa bá wọn jó lórí TikTok. Ìyẹn ló kù. Àbí kí ló tún kù? Nígbà kábíyèsí bá ti ń tan tó ti ń ṣáná sí loud. Ẹ̀yin ará Nàìjíríà, every Nigeria I'm talking to you lórí social media. Kábíyèsí ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà, kábíyèsí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá nìyẹn o. Kábíyèsí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá nìyẹn o. Kábíyèsí tí mo bọ́ ṣe ń tan ring light. Tán bá tiẹ̀ mọ ring light tàn, ṣó yẹ kán gbé bọ́ sí gbangba. Wọ́n náà respect wọn. Ṣáwọn fúnra wọn respect ara wọn. Àbọ̀ ọ̀nà fẹ́ kán respect àwọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn ìyàwó wọn náà. Láyé ìgbà ta ló mọ àwọn ìyàwó kábíyèsí láyé ìgbà yẹn? You hardly see the wives. Ìsinyìí àwọn ìyàwó wọn ṣe catwalking ní lórí social media. Bọ́n ṣe ń wọṣọ, gbogbo aṣọ tó ń wọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà wọ́n ṣe náà ti motivational speaker. Iṣẹ́ ò ká wọn lára. Iṣẹ́ palace ò ká wọn lára. Tó bá yá wọn náà disrespect. I was even hearing somebody say which kini ni mo gbọ́. Wọ́n léyàn kan pé kábíyèsí kan ní my brother. Mo ní ìgbà tó pé my brother ńkọ́. Ṣé àwọn lè lọ pé kábíyèsí tí wọ́n ní my brother? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pé àwọn kábíyèsí náà ṣe bá yín pé my brother. Wọ́n ń ṣèkì wọn lọ́wọ́ ń sìn ni now. So what's the big deal? Ṣé láyé ìgbà kan wọ́n ń ṣèkì kábíyèsí? Wọ́n ń ṣèkì wọ́n ń sìn ni. Because wọ́n jọ ń jókòó, wọ́n jọ ń jẹ ni, wọ́n jọ ń mu. Wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tó jọ dè pọ̀. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé ẹ̀fí sì lásán ni ẹ̀yin lẹ pé wọ́n kábíyèsí. Àwọn mọ́ra wọn náà. Àwòràwò ni wọ́n. In those days, kábíyèsí ń jókòó síbi tán bá fi wọ́n sí ni. In those days, àwọn èèyàn náà lọ ń bá kábíyèsí. In those days, àwọn èèyàn tán bá lọ bá kábíyèsí gan, wọn ò ní wò wọ́n báyìí tán bá dáfin. Bọ́n ṣe máa ṣojú rẹ̀ tán bá dọ̀bálẹ̀. Wọ́n wo kábíyèsí straight ni. How are you, my brother? Ẹ wá náà disrespect wọn. Àwọn gan ò fúnra wọn lọ́wọ́, wọn ò fúnra wọn ní respect. Wọ́n bá respect ara wọn, wọ́n bá respect wọn. Wọ́n á máa sọ pé Olúwo of Ìwó, wọ́n á sọ pé Ọ̀ọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀. Àwọn èèyàn ní I've never seen his picture. How does he look? How does he ṣe kinní kan? Ta ni ò mọ life history wọn láì bá wọn gbénú ààfin? Àti Olúwo ni o, àti kábíyèsí kejì ni o, Ọ̀ọ̀ni. Ìkan ògbé kan ṣọlẹ̀ bí akọ wárápá. Ṣé wọ́n bá wọn gbénú Ọ̀ọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ inú palace Ọ̀ọ̀ni kò sẹ́ni bá wọn gbébẹ̀ gbogbo story ọ̀fẹ́ Ọ̀ọ̀ni story inú palace ló wà gbangba eléyìí náà ṣé wọ́n bá gbénú ìyẹ̀wù ẹ̀ wọn bá gbénú ìyẹ̀wù gbogbo life history ẹ̀ ló wà lórí social media kí wá ló tún kù nígbà wọn máa tiẹ̀ tún crown ẹ̀ olú ìpẹ́tù of ìpẹ́tù mọ́dú àbí kí nìyẹn lòun ń jẹ́ ìyẹn bá kún bá yín ó wá kún bá gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́ náà bá ní kábíyèsí jalè o kábíyèsí lọ jalè o abẹ́ ẹ̀ gbọ́ túmọ̀ nǹkan tán sọ kábíyèsí lọ jalè o ó wá jalè nílùú onílùú ṣebí láyé ìgbà yẹn àwọn tó ń jẹ́ council of obas council of kí wọ́n ṣe máa ń pè wọ́n tó ń control ọba wọn ṣáà wà ṣé wọn ò sí mọ́ ni there is still fight between Aláàfin ṣé new tó máa ní the new Aláàfin young boy tó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jẹ́ síbẹ̀ àwọn yẹn náà tún bára wọn jà ẹ wá láwọ̀ respect wọn ṣé àwa là ń bá wọn jà ni ṣáwa là ń ṣe gbogbo rádaràda torí burúkú tí gbogbo wọn ṣe lórí social media tá à ń rí ẹ tún máa wo òótọ́ mà tiẹ̀ ní Aláàfin òun àti Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ ṣe báwọn náà jọ fa wàhálà lẹ́nujọ́ mẹ́ta ẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ la rí lórí social media ṣáwọn náà máa kọ́kọ́ jọba wọ́n ti ń jọba kí gbogbo wọn tó dé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ó ṣe wá jẹ́ àsìkò tiwọn ṣùgbọ́n àsìkò èèyàn kan kíní kò gbọ́dọ̀ dàrú ni gbogbo yín ẹ fọwọ́ bojú gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́pẹ́ra yín kábíyèsí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ fi ọwọ́ bojú yín Olú of Warri nìyẹn àgbọ̀n nǹkan kan ń pa ẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó mọ nǹkan tó ń lọ nínú ààfin ẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó dá wọn ìyàwó ẹ̀ mọ̀ dúdú ni wọ́n pupa ni kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ àgbáriwo rí àgbọ́jàrí àgbọ́ pé wọ́n disrespect nígbà tí kò sábà ń jáde nínú ààfin ẹ̀ wọ́n lọ ń bá ni torí ibi ọ̀wọ̀ ló jókòó sí ibi ọ̀wọ̀ ló jókòó sí so wọn ò lè rí Olú of Warri fín ẹ rí bí àwọn aráàlú ẹ̀ gan ẹ lè porúkọ ẹ̀ bákan wọ́n á bá yín fa wàhálà because òun gan fúnre ò rí rẹ̀ fín tó bá rí rẹ̀ fín àwọn ọ̀nà àsọ̀rọ̀ tó bá rí rẹ̀ fín wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tọ́rọ̀ wà àtẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń support A àtẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń support B àwọn méjèèjì náà ní ìbáwí because okay tẹ́ bá ń sọ wípé Rashidi ní lọ́wọ́ kí ló tún fa ìjà Ọọ̀ni àti kí lórúkọ yìí tó wà ní kábíyèsí mi yẹn Aláàfin ńgbò bá tún yá Olúbàdàn Ìbàdàn ìyẹn náà tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ wàhálà number one as ex-governor àkọ́kọ́ ṣe pé mo jù yín lọ ní gbogbo ọ̀nà òun náà máa pàṣẹ clash àtúwáyé láwọn olórí wa àwọn aláwàdà kẹríkẹrí wọ́n wá so yangan mọ́ọ̀dì gbọ́ pé ní tó bá so yangan mọ́ọ̀dì ó di dandan kágbàdo ṣá kí adìyẹ ṣá ni gbéyàn bá so àgbàdo mọ́ọ̀dì ó di dandan kágbàdo ṣá gbogbo àwọn tán lè bú ọba ìlú tiwọn ẹ lọ gbọ́ bọ́n ṣe ń fi àìgbọ́ Yorùbá ṣe sórí yín gbogbo àwọn tí wọn gbọ́ Yorùbá tó yẹ pé tátàtà ni Yorùbá wọn ẹ wo bí wọ́n ṣe ń fi àìgbọ́ Yorùbá wọn ẹ lọ wo bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe story especially story Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ Ọọ̀ni yẹn ló tiẹ̀ wá dáràn lọ́wọ́ wọn jù wọn ò dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tẹ́ bá rí irọ́ oríṣiríṣi tán máa ń kúkù irọ́ tán máa ń kúkù nípa Ọọ̀ni tó máa sọ story mi ti máa jáàmù síbẹ̀ máa irúrọ́ burúkú ò làwọn pípọ̀ yìí ń pa lórí YouTube yìí tó rọ́ fẹ́ tajà àmì tó rọ́ fẹ́ monetization pé ṣé tí n bá tún wò tí n bá wá ní anyway Ọọ̀ni ló jẹ́ kán rí òun fín bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òun ló jẹ́ kán rí òun fín náà tí kábíyèsí àwọn kábíyèsí bá jókòó síbi ọ̀wọ̀ kábíyèsí tó gbọ́rọ̀ bọ́ta ṣé ó jókòó síbi ọ̀wọ̀ ìyẹn Rashidi náà tán ló ṣe ó dà pé lady yẹn ló máa ń lu òun ẹ wá ń blame àwọn èèyàn àwọn kábíyèsí yín ni kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ fún ṣẹ́rí one thing pẹ̀lú wa that is why tó jẹ́ pé àti dá Naija bó ṣe yẹ kó dá ó kù díẹ̀ sentiment ẹni tí mo fẹ́ràn jù ẹni tó jẹ́ tèmi òun la fi ń ṣe nǹkan a kì í fi ń ṣe nǹkan wípé kó lè dá fún everybody. Èèyàn tèmi ẹni yẹn ò bá dẹ̀ má dá kò kan Naija. Tribe yẹn, èdè yẹn, ìlú yẹn, favourite yẹn, that's all you think. Bá ṣe wá fẹ́ ní ìlọsíwájú, bá ṣe fẹ́ rí ṣe, mi ò tí ì rí. Honestly, mi ò tí ì rí. Ẹ wọ̀rọ̀ kábíyèsí lásán. Ṣé wọ́n ń fún anybody yín lóúnjẹ? No. Ṣé tẹ́ bá dé wájú wọn wọ́n mọ̀ yín rí? No. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ fẹ́ kàn sọ̀rọ̀ wọn. Ẹ wo èèyàn bíi mélòó tó ti wọlé tán fẹ́ máa béèbú. Ìkan tí ẹ wọlé ó kó gbogbo wa pọ̀ ni. Kò bú èmi nìkan tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀. Every other person ló bú. Ìtìjú ńlá leléyìí o. Now, fún torí time, kò nídìí pé mò ń play interview lady yẹn. Interview lady yẹn, nínú interview ó ṣàlàyé gbogbo bọ́n ṣe ti jọ ń fa wàhálà tó jẹ́ pé ńgbà tí wà tó lè jáde, ṣé mọ̀ pé ó lè jáde ni kò dẹ̀ ń ṣọmọ ọbẹ̀ yẹn, kò ń ṣọmọ Naija. So ó ní òun láti lọ bá àwọn èèyàn tó ń ràn òun lọ́wọ́. Bóyá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Oluwo ló ti ṣe 1 and 2 tó rò pé Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ ló gba hotel fún, ó dẹ̀ lè jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, nobody knows. Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tó bí èmi nínú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni wípé báwo náà ṣe ní gut àti gbé dirty linen wọn láti máa wá fọ̀ ní títì. Ṣé kò sí àwọn afọbajẹ mọ́? Kò sí àwọn àgbààgbà mọ́? Àbáwọn àgbààgbà yẹn ò lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀? Okay, somebody said an aged man invited to the palace was beaten and eventually passed on in less than a month of getting thrown. Aláàfin too na disaster. Oh. That was the story. Àkàndá, kí lorúkọ bọ̀bọ́ yìí, sí Àkàndá. Awíkókó. Kí lorúkọ bọ̀bọ́ yìí tó close mọ́ Sunday Igboho láyé ìgbà yẹn. Mo rántí case yẹn. Mo rántí case ten sọ yìí. Wọ́n gbé Ṣáwíkókó lorúkọ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ni. Ó dà kán gba Awíkókó. Awíkókó, yes. Ó dà kán ọlọ́pàá gbé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, wọ́n tì mọ́lé. Ọ̀yọ́túnjí ọba tó ní wípé kí ló ń sọ pé ó ti ẹ̀ṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn, mi ò rántí, but mo rántí wípé Awíkókó was arrested because of that case. Wọ́n kó àwọn tọ́ọ̀gì. Wọ́n fi tọ́ọ̀gì jọba, inú yín dùn nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Wọ́n fi àwọn tọ́ọ̀gì, àwọn aláìní tìjú, wọ́n fi wọ́n jọba. Inú yín dẹ̀ ń dùn. Bí wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ìyàwó wọn, wọ́n á sọ̀rọ̀ kan lọ pátí. Bí wọn sọ̀rọ̀ kan la pátí, wọ́n á léyàn ṣéèkì kábíyèsí. Bí wọn sọ kan ṣéèkì kábíyèsí, kábíyèsí kan bá kábíyèsí jà, wọ́n búra wọn. Ẹ wá láàká má sọ̀rọ̀, àwọn náà ń dojú tira wọn. Àsọ ti wà lórí fúnra wọn kọ́ náà ń gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ sórí social media ni. Ṣé ẹni tí ò lọ sí palace ó máa mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní palace? Ẹni tí ò bá wọn lọ sí palace tó lè mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ́ẹ̀? Tán bá tiẹ̀ níjà, ṣé kò sí àwọn tán lè dá sí lábẹ́lẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ máa yanjú ẹ̀, kí náà jọ ń dùpọ̀ tó lè tẹ́lẹ̀? Ara wọn knows his grace, kì í ṣe àwa. But honestly, as far as I'm concerned, lọ́ba nílẹ̀ Yorùbá mọ́ pẹ̀lú nǹkan tá à ń rí yìí. It is time àwọn tó máa ń fi wọ́n síbẹ̀ kan ronú pìwàdà. They should stop putting just anybody sí throne. They should just stop putting just anybody. Bóyá torí ẹni tó mọ̀ rí, àbẹ́ni tó ń favour. Gandhi náà nìyẹn, wọ́n ní problem pẹ̀lú ti Gandhi yẹn náà. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń dojú ti tradition Yorùbá. Ẹ wo ọba of Benin, ó dẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kẹ́lò tá à ń gbáriwo ẹ̀. Abba. There are so many places tó ti ń jọba ní Nigeria now apart from Yoruba land. Ṣá ń gbáriwo wọn ni. Bí ò bá jólé Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ lẹ́ni, á jẹ́ Rashidi lọ́la. Tí Rashidi ò bá jà sí ọ̀rọ̀ religion. Tí ò bá jà sọ̀rọ̀ religion, á jà nípa ìyàwó. Tí ò bá jà nípa ìyàwó, á jà nípa superiority. Mo ń gbọ́ tó ń sọ nínú fídíò yẹn, we are all paramount ruler. We are all my paramount ruler. Orí máa kàn bú gbogbo yín, máa kó gbogbo yín pọ̀ máa bú yín. Àǹtí ẹ máa tó ṣe tán máa ṣànádà show later. Hope they choose a correct Awùjalẹ̀. Kàn má choose the correct one. Kàn tún lọ wá àwọn tán lówó, kàn tún fi wọ́n síbẹ̀. Gbogbo kíní nítorí àwọn kan lówó ni, tán gbówó fáwọn afọbajẹ. Òun náà ṣe ń disgrace wọn because tí ò bá sí yẹn, ayé àtijọ́ àrírù nǹkan báyìí. Kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ competition tó le tẹ́lẹ̀ láàrin wọn. Wọ́n á tún jọ ṣe nǹkan pọ̀ láyé àtijọ́. Ìsìn wọ́n wá joyè àwọn on the kábíyèsí, fracas kábíyèsí. That's what we should even call them. Ọmọlé Pọ́nmi, that's what I said. Wọ́n ní àwọn afọbajẹ yẹn náà báyé jẹ́. Àwọn afọbajẹ oníjẹkújẹ. Because tán bá ń ṣe oníjẹkújẹ, wọn gbọ́dọ̀ ṣebí Ifá ló mú ọba tẹ́lẹ̀. Ó ṣe wá jẹ́ pé ọba tán mú sìn political ọba ni. Wọ́n á wo ibi tán ti wá, wọ́n á wo wà tán ti wù, wọ́n á wo history wọn, wọ́n á wo nǹkan tán ti ṣe sílẹ̀. Báwo ló ṣe wá jẹ́ pé kábíyèsí Nàìjíríà, kábíyèsí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ti wá di fracas kábíyèsí. Àwọn fracases la ní kábíyèsí lady. If Ọ̀yọ́ is not fighting, the other one is fighting. Lójú tì o ẹ̀yin kábíyèsí yìí. Lójú tì. Àárín yín náà la tún ti rí scammer. Àárín kábíyèsí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá la tún ti rí scammer. Àárín kábíyèsí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá láti ráwọn oní fracas. Àárín kábíyèsí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lẹ́tí tí accuse ara yín ipa ẹfẹ́ yàwó ara yín àbí kílẹ̀ ń tà àti sọ. Aláyẹ̀ lójú tì. Ẹ̀yin kábíyèsí wa yìí ṣe rí disgrace ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ara yín lẹ̀ ń disgrace àti tróònù yẹn. Tróònù tẹ́ jókòó lé yẹn lẹ gbogbo yín jọ ń disgrace. Àwọn àgbákò kábíyèsí, àwọn àgbákò àdójútì ní kábíyèsí dédé. Bí ìyàwó yín ò wá disgrace yín lórí social media, ẹ̀yin náà disgrace ìyàwó yín. Bí ìyàwó ò disgrace yín, ẹ̀yin disgrace ara yín. Àgbákò ní gbogbo yín nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Àgbákò ní gbogbo ẹ̀yin kábíyèsí Yorùbá. Majority yín, especially ẹ̀yin new ones yìí. Ẹ̀yin Gen Z kábíyèsí, àgbákò ní gbogbo yín. Wọ́n ti tróònù yẹn. Orí adé òun sùtà náà sọ, orí adé yín kan wà lẹ́wọ̀n. Ó wà lẹ́wọ̀n. Tó bá dẹ̀ jáde gbogbo nǹkan tó ní náà máa gbà. I will not be surprised tó bá dé. Tẹ́ máa tún gbé sórí ipò. I will not be surprised tó bá dé láti kíní kẹ́kọrin fún. Káàbọ̀, káàbọ̀. Ìpètú tá ń retí ti dé o, káàbọ̀ ó mà dé o, káàbọ̀ ó ti dé o, káàbọ̀ o. Ẹ máa tó tún kọrin fún yẹn náà. Orí adé wà lẹ́wọ̀n báyìí. Ṣé rí páṣípa òwe ó pọ̀ jù nínú àwọn òwe tẹ́ máa ń pa. Àwọn òwe tán ní mínì. Wọ́n lórí adé òun sùta, orí adé wà ń ta. Ńgbò bá dé sìn ẹ gbélù gángan, ẹ lọ pàdé ẹ̀. Ẹ tún fún ẹ lè fún ní ìpètù senior ìpètù mọ́dẹ. Ẹ dẹ̀ ń dojú tì wá nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ẹ wá di social media kábíyèsí. Ẹ lè yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ ara yín. Kẹ́ yanjú ẹ̀ káwọn lọ́ba àwọn èèyàn àgbààgbà kan bá yín yanjú ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ tan ring light. Ẹ di blogger. Ìgbà tó pariwo ní àti Rashidi o àtọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ gbogbo ọ̀nà ní lọ́wọ́. Nígbà tí Rashidi wá pariwo sí social media, kí ló fẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí? What do you want social media to do? Àwa kọ́ la fi yín sí ipò. a lágbára lórí ẹ, a lágbára lórí Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀. Àwa kọ́ la máa bá yín parí ẹ̀, ẹ kàn tú dọ̀tí yín síta ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé majority yín wọ́ọ̀tì orí oyè tán fi yín sí yẹn. Tó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ ni kábíyèsí kejì yẹn Ọọ̀ni, ìyẹn náà lọ gbáyàwó ẹ̀ gba hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì, ó rọ́ǹgì. Ká sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tọ́rọ̀ wà. Ẹni tán bá náà lára ń ta. Ìyàwó gan confam, ó lóun text obìnrin. Òun text ọkùnrin kan lọ́kọ òun ka mọ́ òun lọ́wọ́. Ọkùnrin mélòó máa gbarú ẹ̀? Wọ̀ láyé ìgbà kan. Ṣèbọn ẹjọ́ náà. Ṣèbọn sọ pé òun bá ìyàwó kábíyèsí sùn ni. Ìyàwó kábíyèsí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá náà la rí táwọn ìyàwó ẹ̀ tán fo ògiri. Ẹ wá ní ká má sọ̀rọ̀ ipa and disrespect. Yẹ́n bá ṣàgbérí, yẹ́n bá ti ṣàgbàdo mọ́dì, ẹni adìyẹ ló lè ṣàjẹ. Ẹni adìyẹ á ṣàjẹ. Wọ́n gbẹ́pọ̀n wọn síta gan, wọ́n á ṣàjẹ. Wọ́n tún pòwe. Wọ́n ní ẹlòmíì ò gbọ́dọ̀ gorí kábíyèsí, ọba bá lórí ohun gbogbo. Portable ó ṣe free. Ó tún boast níta gbàgbàgbàgbà. Kai! Ìgbà tó jẹ́ wípé ẹ ti mú ìṣẹ̀ṣe, ẹ ti mú nǹkan tó jẹ́ agbára Yorùbá àti nǹkan tó jẹ́ iyì Yorùbá, ẹ ti dá gbogbo ẹ̀ nù. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá la ti rí kábíyèsí sáyé. I've accepted Jesus into my life. I am now born again. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni. Ó di ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹ́lò. King of England, King of UK. Ṣẹ́rí kó sọ pé I'm born again. Ọjọ́ tó máa ṣe oyè ẹ̀, wọ́n gbé ẹran funfun jáde tari. Wọ́n gbé ẹran funfun. Wọ́n ní ẹran funfun yẹn orí ibi tó ń tọ́jú ẹ̀ sí. Ipe tó bá máa ṣe òkìní ló máa tó ń tọ́jú ẹ̀ sí ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìgbà tí ìyá yẹn kú, abọ́bakú ọmọ 18 years old ló kú tẹ̀lé. Tán ní kó lọ jókòó tì. Ìgbà, ẹ ṣáà rí ìgbà tán gbé jáde. Wọn ò bá dẹ̀ wá kọlù ẹ̀. Ìgbà la rí, àrí ìgbà tán cover. Oríṣiríṣi ló lọ níjọ́ tán máa fi jọba. Ẹ ti mú gbogbo nǹkan tó ti jẹ́ ti Yorùbá. Ẹ ti dá gbogbo ẹ̀ nù. Kò ságbára kankan mọ́. Kò sí nǹkan kan mọ́. Gbogbo ẹ̀ trọ́nù ní ayé àtijọ́ tí kábíyèsí bá bínú tó bá ṣe báyìí. Alálẹ̀ gàràràràràràrà tó pàṣẹ á dẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Where are all the power? Ẹ ti gba Jésù sí ayé yín. Báwo ni gbogbo òṣè wá ní dàrú? Ẹ ti gbẹ́rù tí ò ń ṣe ti yín, ẹ ti gbé mọ́ ti yín. Ẹ ti gbé mọ́ ti yín. Alálẹ̀ ti lọ sí, ó ti wọ kómà. Àwọn alálẹ̀ àti Ifá ti wọ kómà. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Alálẹ̀ àti Ifá àti Ṣàngó àti gbogbo ẹ̀ wọ́n ti wọ kómà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Kai! Ẹ ti gbé nǹkan àjòjì. Ẹ ti da lúrú pọ̀ mọ́ ṣàpà. Gbogbo ẹ̀ wá rí yánmá. Ó wá di wọ̀rọ̀ sí wọ̀rọ̀. Wọ̀rọ̀ sí wọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo ẹ̀ wá lọ́pọ̀ mọ́ra wọn. Nísìn alálẹ̀ gan ń ṣe scammy. Àbẹ́ rí nǹkan báyìí. Alálẹ̀ ń ṣe 419. Wọ́n tún mú alálẹ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà. Wọ́n wá ju alálẹ̀ sínú ẹ̀wọ̀n. Ẹ dójú tì wá o. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá. Ẹ dójú tì wá gbogbo ẹ̀yin kábíyèsí tán yàn sìn. Kò sí tó wúlò nù gbogbo yín. Ẹ ń disgrace ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Kábíyèsí máa ń jókòó sí ìgbàlẹ̀. Wọ́n á jókòó sí yẹ̀wù wọn. Auntie, what is wrong with lodging a friend's wife? Kí ló dé tí ò pé kábíyèsí tèkó tó mọ̀ rí? Ṣèbó lòun láwọn ọ̀rẹ́ rẹpẹtẹ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Fúnra ẹ̀ ló sọ́nà ó lòun láwọn ọ̀rẹ́ sẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Àbọ̀ òun fúnra ẹ̀ olówó tó lè fi lọ́jì sórí hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì kó gbàgbé ẹ̀ padà lọ. Bọ́lá, kò sí ọkùnrin tó máa gbarú ẹ̀. òun àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ ń jà, ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ló máa wá rescue ẹ̀. Á wá gbabi tó máa dúró sí fún ẹjọ́ ẹ̀dà yẹn nù. Ẹlòmíì ló yẹ kó pè, ó yẹ kó pe àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀, ó yẹ kó pa àwọn èèyàn. Àbọ̀mọ́ ṣóhun náà ò níran ni, because mò ń gbọ́ wípé nínú interview ẹ̀ ó nígbà tí bàbá òun sick ó lọ́kọ òun sẹ́ni $300 péré sọ́kọ òun. Iṣẹ́ wo ló ń ṣe kò níṣẹ́ ni? Ṣé kò níṣẹ́ ni kó tó fẹ́ kábíyèsí? Ṣèbó ní ọmọ Canada lòun, Jamaican ni, apart from that Canada ló ń gbé, Canadian citizen ni. Ṣé kò yẹ kó lówó tiẹ̀ lọ́wọ́? Ṣèbí pátí ló wá ṣe tán pàdé ara wọn. Pátí ló wá ṣe lÉkòó náà. Tọ́rọ̀ bá dẹ̀ wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀, kò wá sí owó lòun láwọn ọ̀rẹ́ púpọ̀. Ó láwọn ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn náà mú òun wá. Ó láwọn ọ̀rẹ́ lòun tẹ̀lé lọ pátí. Ẹ lọ ka interview ẹ̀. Ṣé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn kò gbọ́dọ̀ pè wọ́n? Tó jẹ́ kábíyèsí mi ló pè. No, kábíyèsí kọ́ ló yẹ kó pè. Òun gan lọ dálẹ̀. Nígbà tọ́rọ̀ dẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀, Canadian citizen ni. Wàá wá bó ṣe máa padà, because wọ́n dàbí pé ó ń káàkiri àwọn platform gbà yẹn tán náà ń raise owó fún. Wọ́n náà ń raise owó fún gbà yẹn. Mo ní odidi ìyàwó kábíyèsí náà ń raise owó fún. Canadian citizen dẹ̀ ni. Kí ló fi àwọn owó tó make ṣe? Kì í ṣe Ọọ̀ni ló yẹ kó pè tó bá yẹ kó pọ̀ ní lóòótọ́. Kò ń ṣe Ọọ̀ni. Ẹ lọ ka interview ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá ráyè, ẹ type orúkọ ẹ̀, á gbé jáde. Ó ní àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ òun bí tó sọ pé wọ́n ti pàdé yẹn, kí n túkà fún yẹn tẹ́ bá ìṣẹ̀ wọlé. Wọ́n ṣe pàdé. Pátí ló sọ pé àwọn lọ náà. How did you meet? Oni, I did not know him in Canada. We met in Lagos. I came for holiday with some friends. Then there was a royal burial party in Lagos. He was there and I was also there. That was how our paths crossed. Party not ìpàdé. Kò ń ṣe pé ìyẹn lọ fẹ́ wá láti Canada. Èkó bí náà ti join wọn pọ̀ mọ́ra wọn. Ó láwọn èèyàn ó ní after his coronation, they had a party for him and I was invited. Not by him, but by one of the people throwing the party for him. Another prominent Oba in Lagos introduced me to him for marriage. Kí ló dé tí ó pé kábíyèsí tó introduce wọn pọ̀ pé ẹni tó introduce mi sí o, ẹ gbà mí o. Àbó òun náà fẹ́ Ọọ̀ni. Ṣọ́rọ̀ pọ̀ ni máa fẹ́ òun ni. Ẹ jẹ́ àsọ̀rọ̀ síbi tọ́rọ̀ wá bí òkúkú mọ́ àwọn méjèèjì rí. Èmi mo máa ń rí gbogbo wọ́nranwọ̀nran tí Rashidi ń ṣe kò kàn mí. Àwọn aráàlú ẹ̀ ló ń disgrace. Àwọn Ìwó. Mo máa ń rí nǹkan tó ń ṣe náà. Lucky Ojo. Ìwọ ló lack understanding tèmi yé mi. O lack understanding. Accepting Jesus Christ. Wọ́n wá da gbogbo nǹkan tán ní. Òun náà ṣe bóun ló bá yín débi tẹ́ dé yẹn. Ṣebí Jésù ó ti bá wọn tó throne wọn. Wọ́n mi ò ráyè ti religion lọ́sàn yìí o, because ẹ máa ń sap energy yàn ní. Gbé religion ẹ síwájú, please. Gbé campaign Jésù ẹ síwájú kó kúrò níbí. She now said another prominent Oba in Lagos introduced me to him for marriage and they said it was great to be an Olori. Nígbà tọ́rọ̀ ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹni tó introduce ẹ sí tó jẹ́ bí bàbá fún yín, bàbá àsàlẹ̀wò àti ẹ̀ ló yẹ kó pè. Kì í ṣe Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀. Tó bá ipò pé Ọọ̀ni lóòótọ́. Tó bá wá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, wọ́n máa ní kán gbé lọ sọ́dọ̀ kábíyèsí mi. Ọ̀kan fi kí ló máa ń pè àwọn afọba, kí ló máa ń pè àwọn tó máa ń tẹ̀lé tó bá máa fi ìránṣẹ́ ọba. Wọ́n á ní kán gbé lọ bá ẹni tí ó lè bá wọn yanjú ọ̀rọ̀. Ọkùnrin mélòó ló máa gbarú ẹ̀? Ẹ yẹ ká sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tọ́rọ̀ wà. Ọdún 10 lẹ́ni kò lè kúrò lọ́kàn ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní lóòótọ́. Ọdún 10 lẹ́ni ó yìí máa rántí. nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó rògùn àrò. Ẹ ṣe tẹ́ ń disgrace wa o, ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa lọ, mo máa padà wá. Kí ni time? Very, very embarrassing. It is Baba Ogundokun that ever helped her. Baba Ogundokun is Afobaje. Rashidi beat the old man. Ṣe báwọn náà fi síbẹ̀ bó bá beat ẹ̀. Ngbò bá gbé ẹni tí ò yẹ kó gbé síbì kan. Ó di dandan kan hùwà ńjọ́ kan wá yíjú sí wọ náà. Àwọn náà fi wọ́n síbẹ̀. Ìtìjú ni gbogbo wọn tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí fáwọn afọbajẹ. Ìtìjú ni fáwọn governor state wọn gan. Because ní local government àbí kí náà ń pè wọ́n ní ọ́fíìsì ń bẹ̀ náà. Ìtìjú ni fún gbogbo wọn pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Ìtìjú yóò ń ṣe tiwa nìkan. Kì í ṣe ìtìjú wa nìkan, ìtìjú everybody ní. Moreover, ìtìjú àwọn olórí. Ìtìjú àwọn olórí bó náà ti ń gbọ́. Just look at all the things we are hearing about all of these people. Wọ́n tún wá tan ring light. Fellow Nigeria. Because àwọn governors yẹn wọ́n pẹ̀lú ẹni tó ń sáyẹ̀nsì bó ṣe ń di ọba. Tó kàn múrú wá ògiri wá. Pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí, kò sẹ́ni tó máa sọ fún mi pé àwọn governor kan ló fi wọ́n jọba ń sìn. That's why we are seeing all this mess, all this embarrassing rubbish. Ọba. Yes, Odi. The lady never mentioned Ogundoku. She said a king in Lagos. She mentioned a king in Lagos. She mentioned a king in Lagos. She never mentioned Ogundokun. So I don't think Ogundokun is part of the story at all. I don't think so. Rashidi le wa lu Kábíyèsí, ó lè wá lu Ogundokun o. Ṣé báwọn náà fi síbẹ̀. Tí rí nǹkan kan, ain't seen nothing yet. Dẹ̀ ti rí nkírun. Tí rí nǹkan kan. Tí rí nǹkan kan. Wọ́n ti embarrass yín. Máa ṣe kẹ́ máa bá wa jù sórí social media. Àwa máa gbé, a máa analyze ẹ̀. Táwọn tó ń support yín bá wá sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ á fún wọn lánsà padà. Àwọn tó ń support yín. Torí tí ojú ò bá tì wọ́n ni kò yẹ kán bínú sọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ. Ṣé nǹkan òwúrí làwọn kábíyèsí yín ṣe tẹ́ ń bínú? Ṣé nǹkan ìyì náà ṣe, nǹkan tó yẹ ká pàtẹ́wọ́ náà ṣe tẹ́ fi ń bínú? Tọ́n bá dẹ̀ gbé sórí social media à lè rí. Wọ́n nílé ẹni la ti ń jẹ̀kú tí onídodo. Àwọn nìkan kọ́ náà máa jọba. Ó dẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ òtẹ̀lé àwọn Haúsá àtàwọn ọba wọn tó ń jà yànmọ́yànmọ́ lórí social media. Ó dẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ òtẹ̀lé ọba àwọn Haúsá tó ń káàkiri. Ó dẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kẹ̀ lò ó. Àbẹ̀gbọ́pọ̀ mọ́ ọba kábíyèsí ọba ilẹ̀ Haúsá wọ́n ti mẹ́wọ̀n. Mo ń béèrè ni o. Mo béèrè ni o. Ṣé gbọ́pọ̀ mọ́ ọba ilẹ̀ Haúsá wọ́n ti mẹ́wọ̀n? Ọ̀rọ̀ la kúkú béèrè. Tó bá jẹ́ nǹkan tán ṣe wú yín lórí kò yẹ kẹ́ bínú, ṣùgbọ́n ojú ń tì yín. Àbí? Ojú ló ń tì yín tẹ́ ṣe ń bínú. Kò yẹ kẹ́ bínú. Àbáwá la ní kí Rashidi tan ring light. Àbáwá la sọ wípé ẹni tó gbé hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì fún yàwó kó gbé hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì fún. Nǹkan tí Rashidi kúkú sọ la sọ. Kúkú lọ fẹ́ àwo ṣe investigation. From the horse's mouth ni. From the horse's mouth. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá nìkan ló lọ́ba. Ọba kìíní kan today. Ọba that one tomorrow. Báwọn ìyàwó yín ò disgrace yín. Ẹ̀yin fúnra yín ẹ̀ disgrace ara yín. Ṣùkẹ́. Ẹ̀ẹ́dìyẹ tó ṣu sí òtọ̀. Àbùkù ààrẹ. Shame to all the leaders. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń jẹ́ leader tó lórí àtàwọn fún abajẹ́ nǹkan kan. Tọ́n máa wo ẹni tó yẹ kán fi jọba, kán tó máa fi gbogbo yín jọba. Ìtìjú yẹn ẹ̀yin lẹ ní. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ní gbogbo ìtìjú tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ máa kó jẹ. Ire o. Ẹ fún mi ní wákàtí kan mo ń padà bọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ n lọ relax. All right, guys. I'll see you guys soon. All right.